So, yes. This is where it led to, no, because it led to them doing the same stuff like last year. Yes. No, all the kids are getting blamed for it. When I saw y'all lay out there at that pool, it was that time. It was that time she was there. Right. No, Dad was like, is something going on in this girl's head? Is she okay? Like, no, I was like, hell no. She want to start something. She's probably planning something else. It was a girl gossip thing. It's the whole thing, but that's not where I'm at. I don't care about the bullying and the gossiping. I don't care. The fact I bother with is because when you think the reason why I get offended when my younger brother calls me an idiot is because it's when he thinks I don't know, I can't understand stuff. When I get things wrong by accident and then you use that toward me, that'll get me offended. If you do that without any reason, that won't bother. That won't bother me. You see what I'm saying? So that was about it. And then she thought of trying to fight me one time. Why? Why would you go to ask your friends that you want to come up to me and start a fight? What is the point that you could one day get hurt? And for what I could do to you? Yes, which is why I made that threat. That's why I made that threat. I would apologize for the threat, but not for the yelling. I will not apologize for yelling at you because I had a right to. You did deserve to be yelled at. You were wrong. This whole entire 8th month of the year. You were wrong. You were wrong. You follow what your friends did instead of mine. Doesn't matter whether you know me or not. It doesn't matter whether she would know me. They would follow what the friends would do instead of what the real person. And when the real person has a real understanding, they'll still go for the friends. It leads up to something stupid. But at the same time, she came, told Lily, oh, stop, blah, blah, blah. Elizabeth did the same thing. But they'll follow the dumb attitude on their friends instead of the real truth. See? I'm the guy that always tells the truth, no matter how hard it is. There was a time where I used to lie. It was from 5 to 6 years ago. There's a time I used to lie, right? Where I was wrong for what I did. I misbehaved in class because of my schoolmates. Out of what they did and what they thought of. Then what they thought of. Yes, they complain. Yes, they've been complaining. When we had to wait in a certain seat to do an activity, they don't want to wait. Yes, they want to wait. I said, shh, let's do the activity. Shut up, let's do the activity. But fussing me about it. I mean, I'm making noise. I was making noise in class and all that. I can't remember off the top of my head of what noise I was making, but I was excited for the day too. But that time that really embarrassed me. See, which is the reason why I left that school, man. Even though I was so mad at Michelle, it's like I wanted to hit that girl so bad. Which is also the reason why I fought Graham in second grade. First and second grade. Discipline, the attitude. All the kids he was causing with me, I didn't take that lightly. He wouldn't let me play around. He wouldn't let me play around with my classmates, his friends. Be cool, at least chill and chat, hide and seek, tag, grovel. I couldn't do none of that. Then, that's what leads me getting on the ground. and he was trying to kick my ass because of my wrong stuff, huh? Yes, without any reason. I'm still studying here. I'm still here. This all the differences, the fights, the troubles, the stupidity. It all continued more and more often. It's the same thing is still gonna lead when you grow into a certain future. And I said to myself, when I sensitive about this, when I looked at this through my head, sat down on the ground in this room of mine, I put my hands in a certain position like this, closed my eyes, imagine back, up through, looked all the grass and pictures of moments of what has happened. I seen pictures with besties of fun time jumping around, but like when you imagine, you see, because which is the reason why I was popular. I mean, yeah, I get it. You don't gotta be cool for me, but still the thing is though, you had no reason to just go out and ignore me. You just fall, but you just had no reason to just go do that. You just out of there and can't complain now. Like what the hell? Like what the hell? Just simply don't get this girl. I simply don't get this girl. Now it's the time when it's gonna start fighting. When I make videos about it, when I just start sneaky about it, we'll go around and snitch, right? Yes, now. Snitch behind my back, then it comes to a certain time. You're making fun of me for things I can't do, and now you're standing here. Now I'm not gonna call this off as bullying, but I'm gonna call this off as disrespectful. Okay, how about that? Kind of, but it doesn't bother me. So usually, right? That's the type of guy I am. Even though I always get disrespected, I always feel upset. I'm still out there helping people out. I'm still out there helping y'all out. In the Bible, they say forgiveness is always... In the Bible, at church, the pastors will say forgiveness is always good. Well, see, forgiveness cannot always be used. There's a times where God has never ever, in infinite years, has forgiven people for doing all these type of very bad things. And I wouldn't do the same for yourself. But people, even ones like me, cannot hold grudges too long. The 7th grade administrator told me. My 7th grade administrator told me. Yeah. 7th grade. Administrator told me at my school, middle school, told me anger is not healthy for you. It's not healthy for you either. Because he probably gets angry too. He probably rages and punched people in the face before too. He's probably done it too. He's probably bit up to someone where their nose was bleeding. He probably did. That's what I've imagined once. He probably did. He's probably beat up someone before. He's probably done the same thing. But when I speak it out, I'm in trouble. You don't like that. When I'm calm, I'm walking away, you want to do something stupid to upset me. But I can't get angry about it. Yes, I can. And I will. That doesn't make sense. Because why would you keep it inside you and take it calmly? And a good way of fun. That's not fun. That's stupid. But when I tell you, you don't understand. You think you know, but you don't. You may be my dad. I mean, maybe a parent or a school administrator or principal or teacher or something. But you cannot tell me rights of a way in wrong and right. See, you're not the teacher because you cannot tell me how it all goes through. Doesn't matter whether you're from a grown man perspective or a teenager perspective. Talking about I've been through it too. Yeah, I've not been through it. You have not. Because if you did, if they have been through it, they will not be defending them against me. and you don't need to defend me. I don't care. But they don't need to defend me. I don't care. As long as so they catch what I'm saying. Because if they did, because if they did understand what that felt like, they would have also gotten the person I had a problem with in trouble too. If that was for me. He's following along. Stay away from him, don't look at him. That's the stupidest thing you can ever do. You see me? I don't like to ignore people. But I have to. Because of them. Because of my younger sister and because of my brother. I feel angry now. But now that I speak this out, man, I'm glad that those days are over. Seeing those people, hearing them gossips, looking at their faces, it's stupid, dog. I'm glad I left that school now. I'm out of there. I may see them again. But all that sad matters is that I don't have to hear this dumb complaining stuff from them again. I mean, this has happened like what? 5 times. The person is still following. One still looks at it every day. One still looks at it every day. There's times everyone's out there having fun and looking at it. But when I see it, where's the time when you asked for help? Where's the time I assisted you? Where's the time I stood up for you? Where's the time I helped you out? Where's the time I've been cool with you? I've been cool with you that time. Right? But you just forget about it. You hate when people don't become your friend anymore and they don't trust you no more. Everyone hates that, right? But they did that to me for no reason. Just don't feel like it. I don't understand. That's not normal. That's not normal. That's strange. Because if someone didn't feel like talking to you, they will have a reason why. It has to come from something wrong. Not just not feeling like it. It has to come from something wrong, though. That's the thing. Yeah, and you schoolmates gonna sit out there and act like y'all know everything. What? I mean, they say, see, when I can't do things right, when I can't think right, when I can't do chores right, when I can't decorate things right, when I can't bake things right, when I cannot set up my own food right, I get a complaint. I get hit. I get yelled at too, right in my face. I apologize. Oh, I'm so sorry. Baxter, even though I didn't know. You could at least tell me before it happens. You could at least tell me what I'm doing wrong before it happens. Only when I cannot see right. Not from yelling, arguments, and fights. No, not that. That I know what I'm doing on that part. On the other hand, when I can't do chores right, when I can't wash dishes right, let me see what I'm doing. You tell me how it works. I'm fine with that. On the other hand, of anger and fights and situations of making decisions, no, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. I look stupid doing it. It sounds stupid to me. It's a stupid idea to do, because you know why? I don't make decisions before causing trouble. Because why? I've already made a decision. I already decided what I wanted to do. Depending on wrong and right, I've already decided. Now, there's times where I made decisions that came out right. Now, I was so angry, right? There was this game. There was some games I played with one of my siblings, right? Then the other tells this one, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. And it's still this one time I got door slammed on. There's one time I got There's one time I've been called out something rude because I couldn't think right of how something would work, and it's in an expected time, right? Just because just because that happens, that doesn't mean y'all gonna stick me out that way. And an idiot would not do that. You say, he said, no, I just call you. My younger brother says, no, I just call you idiot in a friendly way. That's not a friendly way. That's not friendly. In a friendly way? No. If it was in a friendly way, they would joke about it. They would joke about it. And I would know. If it was in a friendly way, you would be joking about it. But he's not. And I say to myself, it just looks dumb. No point. I was like, and he was like, I don't understand how this could happen. I mean, I'm sorry this happened to you, but you cannot keep letting it out like that. So if I cannot hold it in my head, let me get what I can get done. So therefore, it doesn't bother me again. If you don't like me to hold it in me, then let me let it out. In the way of whether it's wrong or right, I don't care. Either one. Therefore, as long as I get it out of my chest, with something I can do about it, myself, then I could let it go. That's how it works. That's how it's supposed to work. That's how it's supposed to work. But eventually, it doesn't always go like that. I get it. I don't always get my way. I can't always get my way because it won't be fair for others. I understand that. But simply, nowadays, people I know, ones I don't like, ones that don't respect me, ones that don't see from my point, I get it more than what I have. And I don't bother with it. Just despite the fact that you're gonna turn me down for that you're gonna turn me down trying to battle with me every time, trying to hate on me. There's not no dating love thing. Hey, I won't say that. There's not no dating love thing. Dating love thing. Hey, I won't say that, but it's true. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying where the part that they'll turn you down, but they don't want to talk to you anymore. That's what I'm saying. And it just looks stupid. Like, just imagine, what can happen, how it could turn out. They look at it. They say, someone walk you right. Someone walks up to you, right? You're like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? You want to dap them up? They don't say anything to you. They look straight. Their faces are serious. They don't want to touch you. They don't want to touch you. They're just mad at you for no reason. Even all to the fact that you done nothing wrong. You said nothing rude. You did nothing bad. You did not destroy anything that belonged to them. Anything or anyone that belonged to them. Right? And it all comes to a point like that. Just looking at it is just stupid. I don't get it. But it doesn't make sense. Why would they not want to talk to you? They don't feel it. But then that means that's something wrong. Not that, but it can't do that. They can't do that. It doesn't work like that, though. It just feels weird, though. It just feels weird. Don't you people see that? It just feels weird. Catherine's there telling me, well, that's how they are. Because you're in their position. That's why you're saying that. You're right with them. You're following what they're doing. You're following them. My schoolmate Catherine is telling me this. The one that rides my bus. She's going, I'm on my bus. This year coming too. Yes, the one that told me this. She said, well, maybe it's true. Just stay away from him. I mean, I can stay away from him. But all of this I've done because it will happen to the fact that we've done nothing wrong, but then they'll still continue to do it. They still want to drag to that point. Which is why I'm always angry and I'm always yelling and fussing a lot. When I play my game, you do something, you plan something foolish and funny, and you think it's funny. You just go that could just ruin what I'm doing, ruin what I have, ruin all this, all the stuff I make and imagine, right? Like pranks and all that stuff. Yeah, make things go bad for me, but when I make things go bad for you, it's a different story. Make things worse for me. Make things worse for me. Nothing goes wrong, but I still feel angry on the inside. But when I do it to you, but when I come back with much anger, you get you. When I come with much anger, you fuss with that me. See, because the times I can't speak right. I'm gonna get to that later. See, the much anger that they come fussing at me with, it rises up. It's in me, right? All I've seen is feeding to my into my anger. Now when I'm coming back at you with it, you lead me to a problem where I get in trouble. But if I tell the administrator, they'll be like, okay, so there's nothing we could do about it. But when you go out there telling them, it's my fault and I'm in trouble for it, and I have to pay the consequences along with my parents. My parents don't have to be involved in my behavior situations. They don't. So why do they keep calling them? Yeah. Also, this day, is this what's happening now? Is this what's happening now? At school? Out in public too? What the hell? What the hell? It's master control my. I cannot control my emotions off of them. I can't do that. I can't do that. I cannot control my emotions over them. I can't do that. Like this? No, you cannot do that. It just looks stupid. All right, next one. So, also, right? It comes to this time where this happens. You know, when after all I've explained about the ignoring thing, right? Now I'm starting to this. This is what I want to talk about. Okay. When it comes to people now that later on leads, more months later, they want to come around and be cool with you, right? And now you don't feel like talking anymore because they did the same thing to you. When you do it back to them, they're gonna see, because you do that, and I do that for them to see the same sign, the same colors. The worst way of the disrespect I had, I expect them to see the same. I'm not gonna say who, but yeah, it's true. So, all right. And then the next time you talk to them about it, they're gonna be like, "What? I don't remember that. I don't remember that," because they forget about it. See, I expect them to remember, but they don't want to remember. They want to forget about it. Still filming. Yeah, still filming. They want to forget about it regardless. No, there's no saying of this. But it's still gonna follow you to those wrong places again. Why? Why this? Why here? And then there is a time where it starts to cause more trouble. Now, so Yeah. All right. Okay. So, yes. Now that they want to come be cool with you, right? Now you're sitting on your, you just let's say playing a game. Or you're losing too much. You're failing too much. Now I don't game rage. Other people do. And then someone else will go run and tell their other friend, "Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do that," just to get me upset. Like my younger brother and my younger sister did to me. And that's not healthy either. That's not good either. It's not good to play like that. Because that's not how jokes work. Now some people may not care, but I bother with it. I see this from anyone else outside my neighborhood, I would do something about it. I don't care whether it's wrong or right, I will do something about it. I don't need police to always handle my in my situations for me. I know I can do things by myself too. But this also forgive. You cannot forgive them over something like this though. Over something like this, you cannot forgive someone for playing with you and by accident. If it's a little kid, yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can forgive. If it's a small accident, I can forgive you for it. I won't take it as a big grudge. But this one, you can. He cannot be forgiven for those mistakes like that. And now his other friends are gone. The ones that did the same thing he did, playing vengeances, ignoring, fighting, attacking, yelling, raging on people, even me, are gonna come trying to hold me back. If they hold me back, I'm finna fight them too. That's what's going on these days. They're jumping around saying, oh, let's do this, oh, let's fight, oh, let's fight, oh, let's fight, fight. They're filming it once, but if I were to have the courage to beat that person down, if they are still filming and cheering, I'll jump, I'll knock y'all up too. I don't care whether you're a girl or a dude. I'll knock y'all up too. If I really need to. Rules and restrictions are illegal. I get it. But there's still a chance that you could. Unless if you really have to. If you really need to. Or if you really want to. But you can't hold that in. You can't always hold anger in you from that. From those perspectives. Then it comes to a point where when you're trying to explain something to them and you're stuttering. They mock your stutter. Right? They mock your stuttering, right? And like you can't you can't do anything about it. Trying to hit them, they're gonna keep laughing at you, right? To a point when you're trying to mock them back they laugh at you even harder because it looks funny. That seems more like bullying. That's stuff Vincent does. Now he's running out to his mother, making her call the school to get me in trouble. No, that was kind of wise, but at the same time, it kind of felt like a sign of a weakness, you know. Why don't you run off snitching to your parents for? If he's not afraid of me, why would he go run? Why would he go run into his parents doing the same thing? Anyway, no, I don't do that. I don't do that anymore. Sorry. So it's old. It's old. They're still immature. You run around in lockers now. Hit that last year then. And then the same thing going to because all this stuff is going around people. It happened to him too. No, it's not anymore. Now Norland. Now my schoolmate named Norland is having the same thing now. He's having that same type of attitude behavior that others have. It's not regular. It's mental. And aerobotic. No, and aeronautic, as I call it. So, with that said, They want to mock you. They want to play with you, and when you don't want to play, they still want to bother you. Take your stuff and break it off, like you're their, like you're in their family or something. And see, that's not a family thing. Because brothers aren't that bad, usually. Usually. If I had an older brother, I would never do that. In fact, I wouldn't even try to annoy him. I would not even a bit, not even a little bit. I don't even annoy my older sister at all. I don't annoy my older sister. I don't. Nobody. I don't do that. Yeah. Some girls at my school will say, "No, I don't like Russell. Oh, he's annoying. Oh, he's this. He's that. Oh, he's creepy." Creepy. Hell. How can you tell if I'm creepy or annoying? I don't do anything to bother you. I don't say anything to bother you. I don't do stuff to piss you off. I don't steal things, do I? I don't make noises to distract you from your imaginations and conversations, do I? I don't make fun of you, do I? I don't bully you, do I? No. Then why do so? And then your friends will go tell you, "Oh, maybe they're just dumb. Don't mind them." I mind them. I mind. I won't say anything or bother about it. I mean, I'll just let it go, right then. But I'm speaking about it now because it's what's going on, and it needs to stop, but it never does. Try. Next, last one. Now, for now teachers. Now this comes with me teachers. Now they go home, calling my parents saying that I give them a hard time at school. True, but they say I play around too much and I can't focus in class. True, which is why your friends are always getting upset with you. Well, yes, my friends, my schoolmates always get upset with me because this happens. But that doesn't mean send me to the office or get me like at least a special professional educator that can help me or something. Rather than some random normal speech teacher I had then. Now my speech is over, but my stuttering is still going on. It's going away. I don't stutter that much, just a little bit. Just a little bit only. I usually don't. I oftenly don't. A few times I do is just a little bit, and then I stop. Right? Because when I was younger, I used to stutter a whole lot, and then my words will not process well. Right? See? It was not my tongue. It was just how I was. It happened to other people too. But he bothered me about it, and it'll curse you off about it. It's annoying, they say. It's annoying. Just talk straight. Well, when are you gonna learn how to shut up? Because one day someone says, "Oh, you're retarded. You ugly. You ugly. You look like an old man. I look like this." This might happen to you one day too. This might happen to them one day too. They're gonna grow old too one day. And have the same problem he's having. They might go through a sickness too one day. He's having. So there's no point of you. So there's no point of them just going there and defending the person anyhow. It just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. You simply keep telling all of them, and then they're just coming in and just fighting. Anyways, now the teachers, right? As I was saying, now they're telling the students, giving them directions, but then when I can't follow it, they yell at me about it. Tell me, go outside. And I cry about it outside. Some friends will giggle. And then there's a later time they will ask me, "Are you okay?" Why the hell would I be okay after I just been yelled at straight to my face by a teacher? And then this happens to other students too. See, now this is how it goes. I understand why, how. I mean, this happened to me before. When I try to explain things to other people, they don't listen. I get how that. I get how that is. I get how that is. But like, if it would be just better, if you were a little patient, give me a little time to get there and ready, and then I'll listen to you. Wait, no, not that one. If it's media and you explain it fast and people really need to listen, we should. But still yelling at me still makes me feel uncomfortable though. Unless it's exactly the situation you get what to say to them. Yeah, I got that. That won't bother me. It's not about that. Yeah, you just gotta deal with it. Why would I deal? But you don't look at it. Just come and continue it though. Yes, I mean I could. Yes, I could be stuttering a lot. Yes, I could be stuttering sometimes. That happens to everyone. Maybe a slip of tongue or something. Sometimes I get slip of tongue. It happens to everyone. But we gotta deal with it. But that doesn't mean that. See, now my uncles and relatives have to judge him about it. They don't have to judge me about it. People at my school have to judge me about it. I want you to think before you speak. I don't need to think before I speak because I already know what I'm gonna say. I already know what to say. I already know what I'm talking about. I've already made my decision. I don't need to think before I speak. I don't need to make decisions before saying a word where it gets me in trouble. I don't care. I don't care what I say. I care about getting in trouble, but not what I say. I don't deal with me. Those 3 girls I had altercations with back in my school, I don't feel bad for them. For what? For me yelling? I don't feel bad for the threat. I apologize for what I said though. But I don't feel bad for the threat. I mean like just do this all the time. Anyway, so there's teachers that will just stand there and say, "Oh, Russell can't listen in class. He's always talking too much." And it's like, it's so annoying. And then they're going off to their coworkers in front of me while I'm in trouble. I have to time out, right? I'm facing a timeout, right? Sit down, turning around. The schoolmate, there's people at my school who does the same thing. Oh, Russell can't listen. He's so annoying. He can't sit straight. He can't sit well. Like, that is so annoying. He just can't do stuff. It's just so stupid. Yeah. Yeah, man. I was immature and a little misbehaving student back then. Even though I'm kind of still a little misbehaving student. No, but not now, but not that often. Just not that often. Just not that often. I'm not that much of a misbehaving student though. Yeah. I am a good student now. Yeah. A lot of teachers say, I do a lot better. I always pay attention in class. And yes, I fixed myself. I got myself right because I needed to. And I said to myself, well, yeah, they're right. I am being immature, and I am being wrong. Because if I don't listen soon, I will never become smarter, be wiser, and I'll never get anything best of my life one day. That's it, yeah. So then I took myself serious upon it, but still, it still led to a point where even though you still yell at me, even though you still yell at me for any reason I do, I switch it up. I'm gonna yell back at you. That's what I'm gonna do now. It happens with anyone else or any kid, I'm gonna defend them, myself and them, because that's what I'll do from now on. I'm tired of it. Sit straight. It came to a point where they're fussing at me. They're teachers. My dad said, "They're teachers. You don't yell at your teachers. You don't yell at your students either. They're not my general. They're not my boss. I don't work for them. To teach me. That's it. To teach me education. Not guard me and boss me around and give me orders to do stuff anyhow. No. That's not what teachers are for. They have to teach people, educate them, make them smarter, and help them. Not boss them and guard them around and just give them time out and like make them do stuff they don't want to do, causing them troubles, giving them a lot of headaches and like a lot of stress. No, that's not what teachers are for. That's not what teachers are for. A real teacher wouldn't do that. No. I can't behave well in class, but because you always doing stupid stuff. Stupid. You do stupid stuff too. Even there's some teachers who used to go to my school who used to be immature. You were just as immature as they are. I was a little kid, 8 years old. Yes. That's usually how kids act, right? Till they get to a certain age of teenaging. Then that's when they have to change. You gotta look at it that way. Kids could do the same, but it doesn't matter anymore anyway. Walk up to them, me crying, apologize, I'm sorry for doing that. I cried right in front of them. What are you doing? Why do you bother?
No, seriously, why is the light on?
What do you want?
Were you making a video?
What do you want?
I don't know. I just saw the light on. I'm like, wait, why is the light on? Were you making a video?
You don't need to worry about it. Just go, bro.
I'm not gonna snitch on you.
I don't care. Just go, bro. I'll tell you later.
Okay, so you were making a video.
Anyway, so as I was saying, now this happens with a lot of teachers, right? They're always stressed out. They're always worrying things. Things always bother them, getting in their way, which makes them angry. Yeah, but you taking the frustration out on the wrong kid. One day, one day, student can actually punch you in the face for that. The student can actually punch the teacher in the face for that. I would have done it because that makes me feel that way. I mean, you stop been through it. You have not been through it. A teacher, you have not been through it. The teachers tell me, oh, I understand that. I've been through it too. You have not been through it. Because if you have been through it, you wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have done that. All of a sudden it comes for an attack. For an attack and punch in the face. But like, I don't see it that way. I don't. No. He said, oh, respect them and be on your best behavior. I'm not a child anymore. I know what I'm doing. I know how I behave. If I need to be angry with the teachers, I will. There's no stopping me from doing it. They said apologize to them. You cannot. They meant to make you face consequences. You will not face consequences. Because I give them true colors of my will to see that's wrong to do to your own student. No matter that misbehavior or that immaturity I have. That doesn't matter. I used to get in trouble a lot for my immaturity and misbehaving and anger issues. But my anger has gotten worse though because of this now. And that's happened to schoolmates. One time, I raised up my teacher for accusing me of not listening. She was fussing and accused me of not listening. So yes, I did rage her for it, because I didn't like that. I took it something as upsetting, blameful. She wasn't just blaming me, she was blaming others. It was on me too. But things I didn't do, things I did by mistake, that doesn't mean you're gonna pin it all on me like that. That's why I get angry all the time. Oh yeah. Now, well, not all the time. Almost most of the time, I get angry. Oh yeah. It doesn't matter now. Because not everyone's getting arrested. Because not most people are getting arrested for committing crimes, right? Uh, the judge asked him about it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Now, there's a point now. This has happened with schoolmates where they fussed at me for thinking that I'm annoying. And it comes to that point where I hold it in. Many months later, I rage that anger I have in me, right? What about of what they're giving to me? And when I use it on them, I go get in trouble. And then that was the time that where it come that I made a threat. There's other students that have done it because they can't take it anymore. They're those opposites where they've seen right or wrong. Immaturity, they're like child. They act like children. If you don't see me, I act like children. You don't see me argue with teachers all the time because now when it comes to me yelling at teachers, pushing classmates, and now that time back then I used to pick fights to be a stalker, all then. Now it says when it happens one more time, you're out of that school. You're never coming back. I'm back. When I want to come back, I'll come back. Nothing you say will stop me from what I do. I can continue if you like me to. You may not like me to, but I can continue if I like myself to. If I don't want to do it, I won't. I can make my own decisions too. May not be at that certain adult age yet, but I still can. It's all gonna be fine. They say it's not gonna be fine. They're gonna continue this more often. I see it from my colors. It needs to stop. It's just dumb. Anyway, because now that's what they've been doing. That's what used to happen to me a lot. Sorry. Can't always blame a student for how he behaved and for things he did. No. I mean, it's not always going to be the student's fault. I know my right and wrong more than a lot of you people think on this planet. So that's it.